Hello, my name is Anna Cody and I'm the Dean of the School of Law at Western Sydney University. I'm really thrilled to be able to talk with you a little bit about what studying law at Western Sydney University involves. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the country on which we teach, learn and work, and that is the country of the Barramadigal clan of the Darug people. We work and study on their ancestral lands, and I pay my respects to elders past and present. And I also extend a very warm welcome to Aboriginal people present and recognise emerging Indigenous leaders among you. So, why might you think of studying law at Western Sydney University? Or generally, why might you think about studying law? And really, there are many reasons why you might want to study law. It is really intellectually stimulating. There's lots of different ways in which you can use a law degree. It helps you to understand how society and our community functions. And there are lots of different areas that you can practice law in. It's also that you don't have to be a lawyer once you've studied law. You might go on to work in policy, you might go and work in health areas. There's lots of intersections of law with other areas of work. It's also a great way, if you're committed to social justice, to be able to influence that within our community, to make our society fairer and more equal. So, what do you need to become a lawyer? It's actually a three-step process. So, the first step is, in fact, getting a law degree. So, mostly students will come straight from school and they'll do a combined law degree. So, that's a law degree plus, say, an arts degree, or a law degree plus a business degree. So, that's step one. The second step, which is a 6 to 12-month process at the end of your law degree, is to do professional legal training, or as people say, PLT. And you can do a course and then a period of supervised practice, either through the College of Law, or UNSW also offers a PLT course. Your third step is that you're admitted to the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and then you have to do ongoing training to make sure that your legal knowledge stays current. So throughout your whole career as a lawyer, you'll continue to do that legal education. And you have a practicing certificate with the Law Society in order to practice law. What does studying a law degree involve? It is a lot of reading. Of anything, of all the things that you are going to be doing, it is reading. So reading cases, reading articles, and some of it's really interesting and very much gives you that deeper understanding of how law functions. And some of it can be a little bit dry. You also have to do a lot of writing as well. You don't have to have done legal studies at high school to be able to do a law degree. But you do need to enjoy reading and be able to write as well. So it does teach you how to solve problems. It helps you to reason and think in a logical way, but you do bring your whole self into your study as well. So wherever you study law, that is what's going to be involved. And why at Western Sydney University? Some of the reasons why is because we have a really fantastic academic staff at Western Sydney University. We have very strong supports for our students. Some of our legal researchers are world-renowned in areas such as space law, human rights law, commercial law, negotiation skills. We have some really remarkable legal researchers who lead the world. We also have really good teaching facilities, and I'd highlight our moot courts, and I hope you get a chance to see some of those. And we also have a really effective combination of online teaching as well as face-to-face teaching. And you get the experience to have real experiences working with clients and learning about what it's like to be a lawyer in a range of ways. We also provide international study opportunities so that you get a chance to study overseas and see what other legal systems are like and how law functions in other ways. The other point to notice if you're an Indigenous student is we have a particular range of support mechanisms available for Indigenous students and to ensure that you successfully complete your law degree. And we incorporate Indigenous perspectives in our curriculum. We also have financial scholarships available to our students, which provides another reason for coming to Western Sydney University. We definitely encourage all of our students to apply for scholarships, and we have some amazing opportunities as well through cadetships and our relationships with firms and with Legal Aid Commission to provide paid employment in the process of going through your law degree. Our locations, we have many different places where we teach law, but primarily through the Parramatta South campus, although some of our teaching also occurs within the Parramatta City campus, and also at Penrith, and in addition to that at Campbelltown. So if you're in the Western Sydney area, then clearly it's going to be easy for you to come and study on one of our campuses. The other area that you will focus on when you are studying law at Western Sydney University is that learning by doing. So it is a way of teaching law so that our students actually get to meet clients and understand in a deeper way what legal practice involves. We've recently relaunched our Western Sydney University Justice Clinic, where we have law reform projects, community education projects, and community partners. We also have intern opportunities, such as with places like Legal Aid Commission of New South Wales, Public Interest Advocacy Centre, and we have other placement opportunities such as in revenue law or tax law and in elder law. So we have a range of opportunities available for our students. And we think that by integrating that learning by doing into our academic program, it actually enriches your learning experience and improves your potential in getting employment at the end. So in terms of the law degrees that we offer at Western Sydney University, so as I mentioned previously, most law students do that combined degree pathway. So either say a Bachelor of Arts and Law or Bachelor of Criminal and Community Justice and Law, or for example, a Bachelor of Business and Law. So the reason why we encourage that is that broader understanding of society, and it makes you a better lawyer if you've got that double degree approach. So it's 5 years of study, but if you were doing each of those degrees separately, it would be more than that. So it's actually reducing the amount of study and making sure that you come out with 2 degrees at the end of 5 years. But if you don't have a bachelor's degree, you can also do, sometimes you can do a straight law degree. So you can do a Bachelor of Laws graduate entry. So that's if you do have another degree. Or we do have the opportunity for a Bachelor of Laws non-graduate entry. So that's a 4-year program, and it's also for current school leavers. You can do that who haven't completed another type of higher education. So that's now open to current school leavers, that you can come straight from school and do that Bachelor of Laws non-graduate entry for over the 4-year process. So the way in which law is structured as a course is that there are core law units which you must study, and these are the same across New South Wales. You have to study these core law units in order to be accredited as a lawyer. So you'll see things like torts, which is where someone injures someone else, criminal law, property law, so alternative dispute resolution, all things that you need to study in order to become a lawyer. So that is the fundamentals that are required for any person who wants to go on and practice law. And then after that, you get a chance to choose elective subjects, a little bit like at school when you get, after you have to do English for your HSC, but then you can choose a range of subjects, and different people do different subjects. So these, we call them alternates, but they're elective. So you can choose any 8 of these elective subjects, and you'll see that they really are very wide ranging. Things like anti-discrimination law, or foundations of Chinese law, or international trade law. So really you follow the area that you're interested in and gain that specialisation as well. How to get into a law degree? So you can, the traditional pathway is through an HSC and getting an ATAR, but there are other pathways. So you can get an ATAR boost through bonus points from where you live or other factors. And we also have our HSC True Reward program and an alternative pathways into law. So the alternative pathways to a law degree is if you, for example, start another degree at Western Sydney University, get good marks, and then you transfer in. Or sometimes you can go through college, which we have a college at Western Sydney University. Then again, depending on your results, then you can apply to study law with us. There are also specific pathways for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, which we would encourage you to explore. And then there's also for rural students, another admission scheme as well. And one of the distinctive pathways that School of Law offers is through the Kirby Cup, which is a mooting competition that we run every year and provides another pathway if you excel in your Kirby Cup competition as well. So hopefully that's been helpful for you to learn a little bit about what studying law involves, and also the reasons why we think you should study law at Western Sydney University. Please, if you have any questions, call us, email us, stay in touch.